conception. To be absent from the body, then you in the holy presence. All the angels start surrounding when somebody mention Kevin. Guess it can't be no coincidences that it rhyme with heaven. Everybody hating me, black shit, narcotic selling. What you want every time I go to jail, ain't do no telling. Grandmother put her arms around me, told me be more careful. Used to feel like I was cursed, I know my worth, now I know better. I sit high, but I look low, and all of mine gon' be protected. Could you do me a little favor if you listening to this message? Don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't no blessing. Don't you ever let nobody tell you you ain't special. Don't you ever let nobody tell you you ain't special. I say don't you ever let nobody tell you you ain't special. Pain and suffering experience my whole life. Used to pray to God, but he probably won't reply. Could you send someone to me if you don't mind? Stay by my side and stick it out for the long ride. Have you ever needed somebody? Tired of being broken, want to beat somebody. My heart too genuine, sometimes feel I wasn't built to love. Victim of this cold world, make it difficult to trust. Wrote to heal him more, but I guess he ain't get the letter. System got Lee Lucas wrong, he been gone since I was 11. Every lawyer say he coming home, it gets so depressing. Meanwhile the family stressing, trying to put it back together. Jeff Perry, children grown now instead of asking questions. And they look at me for answers and I don't know what to tell them. College so much like mine, just gave me around for a sec. Told him, mommy, you ever need me, bump the line and I'm a zealot. Better know I spread my wings, you surrounded by them stealth. Better know I'm a big eagle if you listening to this message. Don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't no blessing. Don't you ever let nobody tell you you ain't special. Pain and suffering experience my whole life. Used to pray to God, but he probably won't reply. Could you send someone to me if you don't mind? Stay by my side and stick it out for the long ride. Have you ever needed somebody? Tired of being broken, want to beat somebody. My heart too genuine, sometimes feel I wasn't built to love. Victim of this cold world, make it difficult to trust.
What's up, gang? What's up, Bill? You playing with people? Fuck no. You know we ain't got no friends. The fuck? I am goated on no builds. That's my speed. I wanted to play. The fuck did I want to play? Where is it? Oh, ballistic. That's what I wanted to play. I just woke up too. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Early ass is. Let's change the skin up. Where that all black thing at? I'm at work on break. Sheesh. I'm tired though, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not here tomorrow and Friday. Be back Saturday. Then Christmas coming up, so you know. I should be here Christmas Eve. I don't know. I might be. Get with me. I might be here for Christmas Eve. I don't know yet. If I do, it'd probably be like a motherfucking late, either early or late stream. But I don't know yet though, man. I don't know yet. That nigga Bill said I'm not playing with people. Get them tired. That's cause your mind be awake. Your mind is awake while your ass is asleep. Facts. My mind be cooked, this nigga. They right on the other side of this shit. Damn, what the fuck? It's like CSGO, it's fucking ballistic mode in Fortnite. I should have got a fucking shotgun, that was the case. Should've got a shotty. Instant shields. Bro, behind us. Like, what the fuck? I'm so bad at this shit. Either I'm ass or I don't know. Or is it because I got the music in my ear and I can't focus? Let me lock in real quick. Settings. I feel like I'm butt cheeks right now. Damn, I only got a pistol. I have time. Bro, what? Nigga, I'm so confused. Like, am I washed? I might be washed. Bro, what the fuck do I supposed to do? $90 damage only? Like, what the fuck? I'm ass. I think I'm ass. Yeah, I might be cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I don't know what's good. Motherfucker does literally one shot at me. What we doing? Like, but this nigga doing... I don't know what gun he using to kill me. Cause it's not hard. I feel like my aim is very ass right now, dog. Movement. Where is y'all my sensitivity at, bitch? Is it? Targeting. I need to change my... Advanced option. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that even means. It's 2v fucking 6. No, 2v5, 2v5. You find your sand. Play? Okay. Clean up. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, boy. Oh, yeah. I'm cleaning up now. I just need to get right. Up my... Okay. I don't think it's my aim. I just think my shit too fast right now. I think my shit is on linear, low key. Guarantee they want to be. Yeah. Fuck is wrong with niggas? Clean them up. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck wrong with people, boy. I'm the GOAT, man. Just gotta get some motherfucking straightening, you feel me? Just a little bit of straightening. That's all we needed. Right side, my boy. Come on now. What they talking about, man? I'm the GOAT, man. Yeah. I started off so bad though. I was 0 and fucking 4th. Got a few dubs. I might play Battle Royale. I don't know. Oh, you want to see, man? Come on now. I did start off so bad though. I wonder can my team hear me? Hello, team? You hear me? Hey, a GOAT. The great guns only, yeah. This nigga. I hate it. The creep. Ooh, walking with the heater. Around, lay down. Alright, Bill. What that three guy? Is he not gonna plant? Alrighty. Ooh. What's up, Lucky?
Shut up, bitch!
I just took all my kills, bro. Oh, never mind. What would you do if I sub? What would I do? I'd be happy. Recon grenade. Damn. What would you do if I give 100K bits? You're not doing that. You do that, I start dancing or something. But you're not doing that. Next stream, see you. Could show some proof that you was gonna do that. I would have believed it. I got you, gang. What proof do I show? You know, you could have threw some bits and been like, hey, I'll throw this amount if you do this type shit. To show me that you wasn't bullshitting. You feel me? 100 push-ups? Bet. How the fuck did we lose, bro? I did bad this damn game. Yo, remember me? What's up, Gato? Do I remember you? If you ain't been here recently, bro, I don't. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you, my boy. I guess my boy was bullshitting about that 100K bitch. Crazy. Ooh. Oh.
Fly across the country, I finished the show and I hop in it. I got me a milli, I did it legitly. I'm still with the shit, I'm hot.
Damn, we just beat the fuck up, man.
Fly across the country, I finished the show. Press I want for sure, you gon' need 3 promoters. I got the body from Jim Ellis, but I had switched the motor. Press I want for sure, you gon' need 3 promoters. I got the body from Jim Ellis, but I had switched the motor.
What was the old boy name that just sent me a friend request? I need to go through these damn friend requests.
In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you how to naturally control blood sugar and naturally increase insulin sensitivity. I've got 3 natural compounds to use today to simply and quickly increase insulin sensitivity naturally and get control over those cravings once again. Now, the first thing is
Spider.
berberine. Berberine is an alkaloid extract taken from various plants, and it's been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. Some of the benefits of berberine include anti-inflammatory and anti-diabetic effects, improved intestinal health, improved cholesterol, increased exercise performance, and decreased blood pressure. And next up, we have cinnamon Ceylon oil. So cinnamon is commonly used as a spice, but it's also known for its numerous biological effects on the body. The best type of cinnamon is Ceylon because it has lower coumarin content. Cinnamon has a ton of benefits, including reducing the rate at which glucose enters the body, improved glucose usage in cells, lowering fasting blood sugar, and improved cholesterol levels. And the third compound, the third natural ingredient that you can consume on a daily basis is actually what's known as chromium. Chromium is an essential mineral that's consumed through your diet. It's found in plant products and grains. The benefits of chromium include a regulation of glucose metabolism, improved insulin sensitivity, it's used to treat glucose intolerance and type 2 diabetes, leads to a great reduction in appetite, improves symptoms of depression, and a noticeable increase in libido from the right amount of chromium. At this point, some of y'all are probably wondering, where do we get all of these things? One option is to search around on Amazon and try to find it. What we did at Umzu is that we put together a supplement known as Sensulin. Sensulin is specifically designed with these 3 ingredients at exact clinical dosages shown in the ingredient to actually help regulate blood glucose and to help with insulin sensitivity. We put them all in here. It's a very simple supplement, and it actually works. So what do we have? We have chromium. We also included Ceylon cinnamon. We also have the clinical ingredient berberine in the exact right dosage. And this is meant to be taken 2 to 3 times a day. So you take this before meals. What that's going to do is help eliminate that annoying crash after the meal.
Alright, how about this?
Appetite so you're not ravenous throughout the day and on those crazy blood sugar swings. If someone was to buy all of these separately, the cost would be 3 times as much as just 1 month's supply of the convenient Sensulin formula. We always strive to have the best quality ingredients and to make them more affordable than other worse options out there. Sensulin is a natural blood sugar control and insulin sensitivity solution that will help regulate appetite. To learn more about Sensulin, click through and read more on the next page. If you want to share this with friends and family, go ahead and do so right now.
Heart attacks, or even
What's his name?
You'll never guess who it is. It's actually a cooking oil that you've probably never heard of, or even
INXIE. Oh, that's got his name on, huh? Where's the Ellie? Yeah, I gotta go through this shit later.
At a whopping 85%. Now, if you didn't know, monounsaturated fats are scientifically proven to lower.
Is this the new mode? Yeah, it is.
While raising levels of good HDL cholesterol, blood flow, and especially.
If I would have had my fucking AR, I need to go through my friend real quick. And exact.
High temperature cooking. So, since many so-called healthy turn into trans fat, the worst part of causing fat. What is this #1 heart healthy oil? Well, I just posted a free brand new video that's talking about artery cleaning and shows you not only what this one oil is, but I'll also show you my heart doctor approved
But yeah, that's the new mode. So I got the hang of this shit now. That shit easy. It's a brain rot version of CS:GO. I think they was going for like a more of a Valorant type of feel. Honestly. But Valorant also based off of CS:GO, so you know. Bro, it's a bitch right here. Ain't see shit. I ain't gonna lie, that flash though, that bitch strong. I don't like that.
Little spoon.
Yeah. Playing the new Fortnite mode. Yep. Alright. Oh boy, I'm fucking dirty with it. Low key chat, we got a Fortnite video on the way. Oh my god. But that I'm actually having fun on this shit. It's crazy, man. Plant that shit. Everyone. Oh. Lonely, the homie, chicken wing, and I get my lonely. Chicken wing. Malone. But I wanna leave, nigga. I don't wanna play that one. And this shit, and they got me in a loop. I wanna get up out of here. Let me leave. I wanna go home. I don't wanna play no more. Free me. Fuck. Shit kinda fire. Hey man, I'm trying. What the fuck was I about to do? Oh, friendless. That's why I need to be playing. I don't know who half of these motherfuckers is. The nigga name is I Need Clout. I don't need you on my list, bitch. Oh, gee, rings. Hold on, we about to. Oh, that's X. Okay. We finna go back in a minute. Hold on. I wish there was like a faster way to fucking, you know, go through these fucking friend requests. Cause I don't know who the fuck be adding me. Sly. Who the fuck is Sly? Who the fuck is this? I don't know you. Who the fuck? Nah, I'm good. I ain't joined us anybody party. It ain't that type of party. That means to add you, my boy. Damn, bro, you really gotta go through all these motherfuckers. This shit's so lame. Damn. My friend now. hey, somebody sure did add me after a game. We won too, and the motherfucker just added me. I was like, okay. I guess he liked my skills, you know. I don't know. I guess some people be adding people off a skier. What the fuck a select? But that's what I'm saying. Like, so I could just decline all of these shits. This shit right here is atrocious, my nigga. I swear I just rejected the same friend request about 3 times. And that motherfucker ain't went nowhere. You see that shit? I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. Come on. Come on. Reject you, bitch. There we go. Last one. Last one. Okay, we done. Alright. Now the motherfucker I was wanting to add. Where the fuck is his name at? There you go. Hold on. Let's see. Bro is desperate. Let's see. IN Zach Fighter. Nah, alright. Alright. And that. Damn, that nigga was waiting for me to send him a friend request. Reaction time is 0. That's crazy. Alright, Chad, left a lot back in here. I'm gonna go blicking. Whoa. Move, bitch. You bitches go run! I'm tired of all my teammates all motherfucking ready. You bitches ran? And this bitch still ain't moved. I'm done. Man, it's a motherfucking... Man, it's a fucking 3v5 right now. So I gotta be on point. One teammate left, one ain't playing. The rest of them ain't even moving now. Come on, one down, one down. Come on, don't run. Please don't fucking run. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, why do y'all fucking run? Oh my god, you're a bot. Oh, botty man. Oh my god. Oh my god. And you're not gonna help? You're not going to help? What are we doing? I can't do it by myself, guys. I ain't even got enough to get no fucking shields. And now I'm pushing this side hard as fuck now. They down a player. We got advantage right now. That ain't, bro, like, shitty ass niggas. Come on, like, I'm the only nigga over here, bro. And this bitch still ain't moving, bro. Like, how do you kick a bitch? I'm about to leave. Yeah, I'm out of here. Niggas is out here selling the bags. How the fuck? Where's my team? Oh, niggas is bots for real. Niggas is bots for real. What the fuck? Oh no. The trash ass niggas right here. Oh my god! This motherfucker's quick scoping on fucking Fortnite. You know what? Niggas suck. I'm 4-3. How is a nigga 0-5 on my team? Hey team, what we doing, man? You said what?
I'm gonna be.
I'm with you, man.
Let them go. They're here.
Wow. Come on. Yeah. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. My motherfucking teammates ain't got thumbs. That's what the fuck the problem is. They ain't got no thumbs, man. I'd rather go play motherfucking zero builds and shit. How do I get the zero builds, man? Zero builds. Here I come. Fell off. That's what I'm saying. I'm about to go to the store real quick, chat. I'm about to put the video on. I'll give me like 10 or 20 minutes. Let me find the video to put on now. Five-year-old ass teammate. Hey, man. Shit is disgusting, bro. All right, y'all. I'll be back.
I was offline too. I would end the stream and you would still just see the page just filling with Prime stuff.
So insane.
Off stream.
As of today, I will be streaming exclusively on Mixer.
I have to ask about Mixer, right? Because there's numbers. You smile. You have a lot of memes, by the way.
And she's like, Tyler, why aren't you measuring out the mushrooms? I was like, Vicky, I know how much.
Well, I appreciate you coming. We're in Vegas. I had any opportunity I get to do an interview with Ninja, I'm there. So I tracked you down in Vegas. So thank you for giving time. You're here for F1, right?
Yeah, we're here for F1. Yeah, and then some more business, and then here for the podcast, bro.
Appreciate it. Well, you're a face that is well known everywhere now.
Thank you.
Especially with the explosion in Fortnite, which you're most known for. But you've been in this game for almost 15 years now.
Long time.
More.
So 13 or 14 years. I've been competing for like 17 years.
Crazy.
Yeah,
it's literally insane. That's why I'm excited to talk about your story because
so old, bro. I just said that out loud.
How old are you?
I'm 33, but I'm saying there's 16-year-olds that are competing now, and to say that I've been competing for 16 years is like.
No, trust me, I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm Unk. I've reached Unk status in our community now.
Yeah, same.
My nephew is 10 playing Fortnite now. It's like,
no.
It's crazy. Time is flying. We're getting old.
Yeah.
You're 33. I'm only 28. I'm not in the 30s yet.
Dude, if you're 28 and you're Unk status, what does that make me, bro?
Your grandpa soon. But a lot of people, you're you're a very large personality. You share a lot online. A lot of people know a lot about you, but hopefully we can, I'm excited to talk about some things that maybe you haven't really spoke about. Some things you've kind of touched on here and there that we can dive a little more into. But first, before all of that, before you became a streamer and all that, I want to know about you as Tyler, right? How you kind of grew up. A lot of people, we'll get into money and how much money, streamers, YouTubers make and your experience.
Sure.
But, people assume sometimes automatically that people come from, wealthy backgrounds or other people, have very clear stories where they don't have an opposite scenario and they really make it and it changes their life. What was your family like growing up? Was your family like well off? I know you're very close with your siblings as well. So can you just give a little background about your family, your childhood?
Sure. Yeah. So, we were all born in the Detroit hospital and we moved to Illinois, to Grays Lake. When I was like 2 years old, we got in a great neighborhood with we were like the last perfect. It was perfect era. My era, our age group. What are we millennials, right? Dude, perfect, right? We had so many friends. Like my parents became friends with a bunch of people in that area that all had kids the exact same age. Like two of my best friends, or one of my best friends was Anthony. We grew up together. He was 2 years old. I was 2 years old. Like it was pretty perfect. We were running around, playing outside. My mom would, whistle to call us in for dinner. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're like, 4 blocks away playing at the park, but we can still like that. It was pretty perfect. Yeah. In terms of like, my childhood was pretty perfect. But yeah, no, like there are some people that think that I hate that assumption. They're like, oh yeah, your parents are rich or something. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you don't know
Yeah.
like anything at all. Like we had to, you know, like they did a great job not ever talking about finances in front of us and stuff like that. But you know, we couldn't go on vacations a lot, like training camps or like soccer, and sometimes it was like, you know, it was like $500.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I you know, I didn't even really know the concept of, you know, the value of a dollar when I was like 13 years old still, or 12 years old, trying to go to this camp that everyone else is going to and stuff. So like, yeah, it was, you know, very blessed, obviously, because we weren't struggling, but yeah, we weren't like rolling in it, dude. So
I think it's interesting. You realize it when you get older and you look back. I had a similar experience. I used to play baseball. Everyone's playing travel baseball.
Yeah.
They all have private hitting coaches and stuff. And I never realized why I didn't have it either.
Yeah.
Ads are like the termites of the internet. Lucky for you, there's a free exterminator you can use. The internet is so overrun with ads, it's barely usable. That's why Pi is such a game changer. It's a free Chrome extension that blocks ads on YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, and all your other favorite websites. It feels like getting a premium subscription completely for free. Plus, it's so much more than just an ad blocker. If you opt into Pi's rewards program, you can actually get paid to see ads. You probably didn't even know this was an ad, but you could make money off it. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. It's actually made by one of the founders of Honey and trusted by over 1 million users. So experience how much better life gets without ads and download Pi today.
I want you to be my coach.
I want you to be my coach.
Come here.
Right here, right now. We'll show you how.
Till like
dude,
I
I
got
was
older.
one of the cool cleats, bro. I was one of the cool soccer cleats. Like
Yeah.
the ones that have like all the colors and like popping colors and stuff like that, the Pumas and stuff, and they were like $200. I had no idea. But like, yeah, like I was like, all the good players have those. And then my mom was like, well, you're not good, Tyler. No, I'm kidding. No. But you know, yeah, you know, I was also still growing, so you know, you spend $200 on a pair of shoes that
You're gonna outgrow them in a year.
You're gonna outgrow them in maybe even 6 months. So
Yeah.
so I get
mean,
that.
You have a lot more respect for your parents too when you look back and you realize like they didn't even let you feel. Although, like you said, maybe it wasn't a massive struggle, but I mean, it definitely wasn't easy. Especially you have what, 3 brothers or 2 brothers?
Two older brothers. Yeah.
Okay, it's not raising that many kids, and I'm sure the bills, you know, probably never stopped. And
Of course.
when you get older and you realize that you didn't even feel that, you still got to enjoy your childhood. Like you definitely appreciate your parents.
I love them very much, and yeah, I don't take that for granted for sure.
Amazing. So outside of that, who were you like before you, the streamer, right? So you played soccer, you said?
Yeah, soccer for like 18 years.
Any other sports, hobbies, jobs that you had?
I got to do Noodles and Company, bro. Noodles and Company was my
Noodles and Company.
Noodles and Company, bro. It is shout out to Noodles. Great food. Great food. It's not fast food, it's fast service. Like that was our slogan.
You used to work there?
Yeah, I used to work there. I worked there for 3 years.
Okay.
And then I got fired for getting someone to cover my shift while I went to a local tournament in like, it was like Ohio or something. So it was like a 7-hour drive or a 6-hour drive. So local, meaning it wasn't like, you know, a main MLG tournament or something like that.
For Halo?
Yeah. Me and Luckside, Aaron Boschkowitz, dude. He was like, you want to take this tourney down with me? I was like, yeah, let's go. I called up someone from work. And I was like, hey, bro, you want to cover my shift tomorrow night? And he's like, okay. You know, boom, got it. Wrote it. I canceled off my own. You have to get manager approval. Obviously, I didn't. But I didn't care. I covered my shift, right? And yeah, I got a call in the middle of the tournament, and she's, you know, and I hated this manager. And you know, she was the general manager. I'm drawing like Vicky, bro. She calls me and goes, Tyler, where are you? And then I'm like, we like just won a match. We're waiting for our next match.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Where am I? I'm in Ohio. And she's like, well, where? Why aren't you at work? I was like, is Miguel not there? And she's like, no, Miguel's here. I'm like, okay, great. So I'll see you like tomorrow for my other shift. And then she's like, Tyler, this isn't working. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to let you go. I was like, okay. I like hung up, won the game, won the tournament.
You won the tournament?
Yeah, it was like $1,000 split. So we won like $500. And then, you know, just never went back, dude.
That's crazy. She fired you mid-tournament.
Fired me mid-tournament, dude. And then, you know, she was serving me at a Buffalo Wild Wings like 8 years later with Jess.
No way. Did she recognize you?
She recognized me. I didn't recognize her, dude. She blew up.
Oh, man.
She blimped, man.
Oh, man.
It was one of those, like...
You really don't like her, huh?
I don't. I didn't.
So she literally is.
I was working there for 3 years, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I know how many ounces are in a normal size Penny Rosa for mushrooms, and like we were slammed out of our minds. Like this is the type of manager she was. We're slammed out of our minds, bro. I don't have somebody on. It was called Silver Bowl, which is they would prep the ingredients and then I would saute. So I was prepping my own ingredients and I was sauteing everything, and I was also working the grill, not just the line, the cooking line. And then like it was just, and she's like, Tyler, why aren't you measuring out the mushrooms? I was like, Vicky, I know how much mushrooms are in a 9-ounce penny roll. Like, and like, you want me to stop and get out this little thing and put the mushrooms in? I'm like, I'm doing everything myself, and we're backed up with orders and we're slammed. And like, that was who she was. So, you know,
I love it. That was a little.
I'm getting heated.
It cut a little deeper than
I'm getting
I
heated
thought.
just thinking about it. Dude.
No, but I mean, hey, it's an. Did you have any other jobs before or after that? Or
No, so that was my last job, was Noodles, and then
you won the tournament and
won
you
the
kept
tournament.
competing.
Streaming picked up, like, I would say I started streaming like shortly after that. I think that was when, and that was, you know, also lucky as hell. This dude just was just like, hey bro, I'm gonna start up a company where people are gonna stream on my site, but it's not ready yet. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm gonna send you some. Can you practice streaming on Justin TV while I set up all my stuff? I was like, okay. And I just started streaming on Justin TV, and then this guy's, you know, website never came to fruition, so I just never stopped.
Wow.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people assume you're an overnight success because
Absolutely not.
Fortnite,
Close.
you exploded, right? But you were streaming for probably almost a decade before that,
Yeah.
right? But before that, in 2009 is when you started competing in Fortnite, or sorry, in Halo.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? How did you get into that scene?
So, dude, that was actually crazy. I didn't even know. So that was like, so even before that, so 09, let it shine, brother. That was my graduating year. That was our slogan. But before that, it was, I was like, I knew of MLG, right? I knew that it existed. I didn't know that you could go to these events. I literally thought it was like, you just, like these teams, they pre-existed and, you know, they played, it was like the NFL in a sense, right? Like they don't need to qualify for anything. They just exist and they play every, 4 times a year. And then finally they're like, I found out about Game Battles. Greatest website ever. Rest in peace. GBs, dude. And then just started competing in the Game Battles online ladder matches. And then people were like, hey, bro, you want to go to a tournament? And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, dude, we can go to one of these tournaments and try to like win it. And I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just started going to those tournaments in 09. And then my dad thought, my mom and dad thought that it was a like pedophile ring.
Yeah. My mom thought the same thing. Yeah.
So they're literally, let me get this straight, Tyler. You are going to travel across the country to play in a video game tournament with like, and people are, they were like, no shot. So my dad came to the first tournament with me.
Okay.
And he was like, this is the coolest shit ever. And then we were set.
So he liked it when he saw it.
Yeah. And I didn't get diddled. So, it was a win, bro.
I remember my mom was like, they're not really, the people you've been talking to are going to be 40-year-olds men. I'm like, Mom, no, I play with them 8 hours a day on
Listen,
Xbox.
he sounds like his name is Bob.
Yeah.
And, he sounds 15, so I think like,
But
I get it. Yeah.
But I get it where they're coming from because it sounds insane. That's cool though. So your dad went, and I'm sure they supported after they saw that you started winning.
Very supportive. Just very supportive and very real. Like I had backup plans. A lot of people say, don't have backup plans, right? Because then you're not believing in yourself. It's like, dude, let's be real here, bro. If you're an entrepreneur or you're betting on yourself, like yes, that's great. You have to believe in yourself, but like there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a contingency plan if like it hits the fan. So I had like I was going to school for a while, like part-time classes while I was streaming for my mom, and I literally did it for her. Right? She's just like, you have to take care of your education. It's like, okay, listen, Mom. I'll fucking do that for you. And then eventually we started making great money. And I say great money, I mean, I was making a little bit more than minimum wage. And then I was like, all right, Mom, I'm gonna try this full time. And then she was like, okay, but if you ever stop making like X amount, we set a bar. I think it was like, if you ever don't make more than like 60,000 in a year, you have to go back to school. I was like, okay.
Fair.
And it happened actually too. In the Destiny with my the detached retina thing.
Really?
I ended up,
You went back?
Yeah, I went back to school for a year.
Wow, interesting.
While streaming still, of course. So
you held up the deal.
Yeah, of course, dude. Man of my word. Yeah. And then again, it started picking up again. Same thing. Just kind of dropped out of the classes because I was cooking again.
Yeah,
cooking in the kitchen, bro.
I like. You're right though. That advice is really good advice because especially now with the TikTok explosions and the overnight, a lot of parents will come up to me and like, my kid wants to just not go to school and just stream all day, and it's just like. I think a lot of younger people, like you said, it's amazing to have the passion,
Yeah.
but thinking like it's okay to just drop everything and I can make it. Like hopefully you can make it, but you're right. It's not the right way to do it. To just drop everything, go 100% in, unless you have.
Yes.
To your point, it's the same thing when I moved to New York and I moved into the FaZe house. It's like at that point I made a certain amount of money, so my mom was like, "Okay, fine, it's kind of proven.
Yeah.
The opportunity's
Proof of
there."
concept,
Same thing when I went to New York in 2014. It's like, all right, if this fails, I'll be back in a year. I'll just go back to community college.
Yeah.
And
And
obviously,
by the way, community college is super underrated. I don't think people know that.
Yeah,
like, at all. You spend almost no money, and you get the same amount of prerequisites that you would be spending, $40,000 at to get those at a college for your first and second year, going away.
It is 2 years there. I think even just transitioning into that,
Sure.
from high school, it's really good. So
Yeah.
it's cool. It's good advice. I hope people take that because a lot of people. I get it. Like you're excited and you want to chase that dream, but you need to be smart about it, like you said.
You can't just it's just it doesn't work like that.
So it's very interesting what you said that the guy told you, get used to streaming so you can start, like you mentioned, right?
Right.
You streamed on a website called Justin TV. That was Twitch before Justin TV. Can't believe I was also around when Justin TV was here. Now we are pretty old, huh? Because I can remember how the website looked. It's crazy.
The monkey with the camera, dude, the blue ape or whatever with the camera.
Crazy, man. I think FaZe. I think we streamed barely on there a little bit. We were never really into stream, but we dabbled into it. But you were there early. You were very early on. So do you remember what it was like telling people that you're a streamer? Like before it got popular? I know a lot of people. For me, growing up, whenever my brother.
2024 was iconic. Oh, hey, man at finance. And it all started with a little TikTok. Your small businesses thrive.
Hello, y'all. We are
Now local spots on every corner are booming. Because one little TikTok can spark a really big impact.
Fannie Mae Pixies. When premium ingredients like smooth caramel, crunchy pecans, and creamy milk chocolate come together, memories are made forever. Fannie Mae, together is timeless.
Others would tell people he makes YouTube videos. I would hide, don't talk about it. I don't want people to know.
Because then everyone's gonna be like, "What's that?"
Yeah. So how were you with being a streamer? Did you embrace it? Did you kind of hide it? Did you tell people about it?
I never hid it. I think, and the only time I got asked was by adults on planes. No joke, right? Because if I'm walking around wherever, no one's gonna be like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
But if I'm I'm a freaking 16-year-old kid on a plane by myself with headphones on and a hoodie and shit, and they're like, what are you coming to Columbus for?
Yeah.
It's like, oh god,
Columbus.
here we go. And I'm like, I compete in video games, and they're like, what's that?
Yeah.
It's still to this day, by the way.
Yeah.
People, it's like, what is streaming? So how do you make money doing it?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what do you think, man? How do you make money doing anything? It's ad revenue, sponsors,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I never hit it. Only when there was an 8-year-old that they don't, they weren't gonna understand it, even if I broke it down for them with a 20-page PowerPoint.
It just take an hour,
literally.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be the only time I would just here we go again.
Yeah. So you would just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to hide it from the 8-year-olds.
I think something I always say, and I'm not no glazing genuinely. I always say the moment in my eyes where streaming became cool, not streaming, gaming became cool, was when you streamed with Drake. I swear to God, I feel like it was an overnight switch. In my personal life, people, it's not like I got bullied for it, but my friends would make a lot of comments about, they would kind of poke fun at it about gaming.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of looked at it like it was a lame thing. Fortnite, okay, I think that moment when you streamed with Drake, I swear, I feel like it overnight flipped. Everybody started thinking gaming is cool. And I've said this, I always say this. I genuinely think that that's the moment. So do you feel similar about that? I know it's your moment, so
No, I appreciate it, dude. I thought about it. I mean, I think about it, or I've thought about it, especially during the time. Because I got asked that question a lot, shortly after that happened too. But even just listening to you talk about that and really, I was reflecting on it and thinking about the content that was being, made around, before and around that time too. There really wasn't a lot of people making gaming TikToks and videos and things like that, right? It wasn't something that people wanted to let everyone know. And the one thing I definitely remember happening after was everyone and their grandmother was coming out of the woodwork, celebrity wise, and pro players in football, and they were like, a game.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. So I'm thinking.
I love game. I game all the time. And then everyone's like, dude, yeah.
And nobody talked about it before.
Right. Nobody talked about it.
Because it was the same thing with FaZe, right? I'm sure you had everyone hitting you up to stream with you. At FaZe, in that period of time,
Yeah.
so many random. Like I remember being in the office and Myers Leonard came once. He's like 7'11".
Yeah.
Josh Hart. I remember the names because there was very few like basketball players that wanted like what is this, or like rappers or whatever. I think at that moment people started talking about it more. There was a few people. Remember Josh Hart wore Fortnite shoes,
Hell yeah.
the NBA game.
I love Josh Hart. Dude.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then now it's like, now everyone they're playing like
Right.
it's such a big thing that people talk about. I genuinely think it was not talked about before that moment. Like it was like people hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, dude.
So,
I really think I genuinely I know it sounds lame, but I really think that moment literally made it cool.
I appreciate it, bro. I love the premium gas. I don't get a lot of premium gas.
It's
anymore.
real. It's real though. I've said it a million times. I
Thank
swear.
you, bro.
I have to say though that clip of you
look
reminding people of
divided,
Twitch
boy.
Prime.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's one of the craziest clips. Like
said
that
that shit was
chat,
divided
in
the
there. I
craziest.
still don't understand it, by the way.
That's like,
Well, dude, because I mean, bro, that's what happens when you have 100,000 people that are trying to get an exclusive Fortnite skin by redeeming a Twitch Prime sub, right? Like that will never happen again. I don't think. Well, I mean, Kai could do it.
I think people just didn't even know about it either. I don't think it was just for the skin. You're just like, by the way,
It was a wombo combo, bro. It was a wombo combo. I'm not
$800
joking.
setup.
Yes, it was like Twitch Prime was very like pretty much brand new, or roughly brand new around that time.
$800 setup.
But dude, it really was. Also, you can get a Fortnite
do you
skin.
have any idea how many people subbed in that moment?
We got like 30,000 or something.
In that, because this chat, we're definitely
like that day we made like 25,000 subs. We had like 25, 30,000 subs.
That's
in
crazy.
Prime subs. It's crazy.
I literally, if you slow down that chat, I don't even think your
Dude,
eyes.
we thought we were getting botted.
Really?
I was like, and again, I've never even gone on a website and looked at like botting viewers, botting anything. Obviously, I'm the most competitive person in the world. I would never do that. But dude, it literally, I was like reaching out to people, like, my
This nigga
Ninja
was making $5 million a month.
What is she gonna know about botting? Like Twitch Prime subs. But I was like Brandon Freytag, who I worked with from
When
LOADOUT.
Fortnite first came out,
Like, am I like? Are we
he was
being?
making
is this
$5
real? Are we
million a
being
month.
bought? Like, and he was like, it's real. And I reached out to Twitch and I was like, is this real? And they're like, yeah, it's. It makes no sense, bro. I was offline too. I would end the stream and you would still just see the page just filling with Prime.
So insane.
Off stream.
So insane. That was the best call out ever. Was that just like literally off the? You just thought about it in the moment? Because that wasn't obviously you can't plan that, but like
no. So
that was just from you or to Twitch?
No, it was me, dude. The plug was just so. Come on, bro. Like it was. I was more. Here's the funny part, dude. I really was more excited about people getting the skin, right? Like if you get when you redeem it, the whole spiel was. Did you guys know if you link your Amazon Prime account, your Twitch account, you get a free Twitch Prime?
That's another meme. You have a lot of memes, by the way. You got a lot of memes.
Come on, bro. Yeah, dude. The Twitch Prime plug was it was genuine. It was all me, and I really did want people to get the At that time, the original plug was to get people to
200K a month. Well, 200K viewers at a stream.
You just have to remind people that they have a Twitch Prime sub because it doesn't auto renew. Did you know that? So you might have a Twitch Prime sub available right now and not even know it, dude.
And that's crazy. I think a lot of people literally had no idea what it was at that point. That was one of the best, probably one of the
coolest moments.
One of the most like I don't know what the word the most money made from one sentence. It's like when people win the Super Bowl and they're like, I'm going to Disneyland.
Yeah, that was it.
That was one of those moments. Like you made a lot off of that one sentence. But okay, so let's talk about the peak moment. We spoke a little bit about Halo, and clearly the money wasn't too crazy in Halo. Even what you said, you won a tournament for $1,000. So I'm assuming
locals, they were awful. I mean, even if you made money, even if you won every MLG tournament, like you're splitting it 4 ways. The travel to get there, it was bad.
So you're saying early in your career that 60K was kind of your low. If you made 60K a year, you were happy and content kind of streaming. You had lower viewership, obviously.
No, yeah, let's call it what it was, right? I mean, I was averaging like 100 viewers. Like my first stream ever, I had like 5 viewers, and then I had like 10, and then like 12, and then 10, and then 15, and then 20. And I had like terrible microphone, no camera. Trying to figure it out. The hell's going on?
So how many years into that was when you really started making good money? Do you remember like your first big paycheck?
Yeah, it was like $2,000. It was $2,000. It was from ad revenue, I think. It had to have been from sub revenue too. Yeah, it was both. It was they did the partnership program. So I was a part of the beta partnership program in Justin TV where people could subscribe to you. I think we had like 100 subscribers, and it was like the greatest day ever.
That's so cool.
So it was like $250 only. but then the ad revenue was actually still pretty decent from Justin TV. So I made 2,000, and then I had to mail the check because there's no direct deposit or anything like that yet. So they mailed the check, and I showed my mom.
It's so cool.
And dude, she's like, "Well, go cash it and make sure it's real."
Yeah.
And I drove to the bank. It was like 11 o'clock when I got it. I drove to the bank, and I was like, "Can I have this like cash, please?" Like not in my account. And I came home with all the cash.
That's so cool.
It was so cool.
That's a cool moment.
It was a really dope moment.
It
And that was the
validates
moment where I was like, I'm gonna keep doing this and like not go to college or not finish my college classes or whatever. And she was like, okay. And then we made the deal.
It's really cool. That's amazing. I'm sure that was really. Now I'm sure she's probably the most proud mom.
Dude, she's taken care of, and she's very proud. She makes me sign things for her coworkers every time I come home. And she's just like,
awesome.
She's very proud. I love her very much.
That's amazing. Well, you had a long career again, like we spoke about. Not overnight at all. Started in 2009, winning $500 for winning tournaments, right? So clearly, people just look at the peak, right? Which is normal human nature.
Sure.
But when you did reach that point and you started making obviously a lot of money, there's a lot to talk about, which I'm really interested in. But you've spoke a little bit. I feel like the last few years you've spoken a little more and more now about some of these things. One of the viral clips is you playing with Ron, I think, right? Was it with Ron? When you mentioned your supporter creator code.
When I play with, that was that. Who was that?
Was it not Ron? Ronaldo?
I'm a myself.
It was Ronaldo. I was playing with Ronaldo.
Yeah, you said you made $5 million in 1 month.
Yeah,
with the supporter creator.
Yeah, he was flexing on me, so I had to flex on him. Dude, he was such a character too. That moment in Fortnite too. So that was
the original clip I saw.
You got a head like your daddy.
I mean, it's what it sounds like. That's the number you made.
That happened. Yeah.
And that was in what? Do you remember like when Fortnite?
2018, chapter 4, chapter 5, or season 4, season 5. It was like peak. It was like Tilted Towers. All that shit was going on. It was crazy.
That's insane. That number I can't even. Again, that's just supporter creator code. So whoever doesn't know, you could put.
Hold on, how much you make from that?
What do you remember? Like when Fortnite?
2018, chapter 4, chapter 5, or season 4, season 5. It was like peak. It was like Tilted Towers. And
you made.
That happened. Yeah.
So I mean, it's what it sounds like. That's the number you made.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that moment in Fortnite too. So that was
the original clip I saw.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's what it sounds like. That's the number you made. Ronaldo.
It was Ronaldo. I was playing with Ronaldo.
Yeah, you said you made $5 million in 1 month.
Yeah.
With the supporter creator.
Yeah, he was flexing on me.
Nigga, what?
That's
he was such a
nigga made
too.
$5 million in 1 month off of fucking
original clip I
creator
saw.
code.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's what it sounds like. That's the number you made.
That happened. Yeah.
And that was in what? Do you remember like when Fortnite?
2018, chapter 4, chapter 5, or season 4, season 5. It was like peak. It was like Tilted Towers.
Oh, niggas just using your code when they check out.
That number I can't even. Again, that's just supporter creator code. So whoever doesn't know, you could put in, your favorite YouTuber streamer's name in the item shop. I mean, I don't know if you can even say about how many people were using the code. It must have been in like hundreds.
Over 100,000, over 100 and something. I think our peak. I couldn't tell you. I think I can go back and check on the website. I imagine because they have like a graph.
Yeah.
But it was over like 100,000.
That's insane. There's probably more than that.
There's more than that for sure.
Because every kid, if someone's just trying to throw in a code, at that time they're for sure throwing it. Ninja, Tfue, one of the big names. That is crazy.
Obviously, I got very lucky.
Yeah. But that, I mean, again, like right place, right time.
Yeah.
You worked for a decade to get, it's luck, but it's all the hard work that you did leading up to that moment too. There's a reason you're there.
Yeah.
You were obviously very good at the game. You knew how to stream. You put in work to get there, and it worked. It's crazy to see. I'm sure that number is insane to see from one revenue source.
1 month, one revenue source. It's wild.
It is. It's really crazy. So how lucrative was getting your own skin in the game?
No.
I've seen you. Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen you mention that it wasn't what you thought, but. What can you share about that?
It's funny. I don't even remember the details. I wanted that earlier, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't blame you. Yeah.
They gave it to me. They gave it to me in the worst chapter ever, bro. They gave it to me in chapter 2. I think they launched it in the middle of the season when the only new gun they added was a harpoon. I talked about that. It was 140 days of no updates. 140 days after releasing the banger seasons that they had all year previously. No updates, no live updates, no new loot pool. People were not playing. People were falling off. People were not enjoying the new map. And then they're like, "Yeah, we'll do skin now." And I was like, "You little dude!" Like, I came to you guys when we were, like, during the Drake stuff, when we were averaging hundreds of thousands of viewers consistently every single day. I'm putting in, like, 12-hour, 14-hour streams. We're cooking.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm like, let's do this. And they were just like, no. And I was so mad. I still am.
I don't blame you. It's frustrating. A lot of these companies, it's just like,
I didn't understand. Like, obviously, we would have made a metric ton of money.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like, that was 100% what I, like...
One of the main factors, yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, don't you want to make hundreds of millions of dollars?
Yeah.
Epic? Like, literally, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this is a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then, that wasn't even, they just shut it down, obviously. And then people stopped playing their game. And now it's like, all of a sudden... Hey, buddy, let's do something. And again, of course, I'm obviously grateful to be, in the game forever with the skin. Again, I am. I'm very grateful for that. But it was, just such a missed opportunity.
We had the same experience with Call of Duty, with Black Ops 2. Like, biggest game, peak phase viewership. We wanted a face skin in the game.
Yeah.
And they were just...
face gun.
They didn't even... It's not even like... They're just zero... They don't even look your way when you want to talk about these things. And then years later, again, like you said, when the game kind of... now there's all these skins. It's just like, man, what frustrates me about it, it's probably literally one or two guys at the company that's just like, nah, I'm not doing that.
100%.
Like, for whatever reason.
They don't even know who you are.
Exactly. They just put it in their head like, we're not doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Dude, okay. Let's talk about this, bro. There is so much tone deaf from at the levels that require the most important decision making in a lot of gaming companies. And again, I'm not calling anyone out, and I'm not saying that it's every company, of course. I don't speak generally like that, but that is the reason that you guys didn't get your skin when you guys were like, bro. Anyone with a brain that understands pop culture, dude. And if they were in that position, dude, you would have had it. They would have reached out to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, same thing with me.
Yeah.
Like, if there was like. They're just.
Did I tell you?
They're
I made me a portfolio.
At the end of the day, a lot of the people that make a lot of the the big decisions that are above all the game developers and stuff,
these companies,
they don't know about anything other than how much money they're already making. You know what I mean? Like the stats of the game, how many people are playing, whatever. They don't care.
I sent one to.
And so they probably it might not even.
Sent one to Slim Jim.
Yeah, no, you're probably
shit
right.
Like that. Right?
No, and you're right. And I'm sure you've gotten a lot more experience in the last few years, and you've seen a lot more of how these businesses are ran. But you're right. When phase, it's been a long story. We've had a lot of highs and lows, but at the peak when things started going down south, right? I'm looking at the board that's running the company, making the decisions. I'm like, dude, these guys don't even know mine. They don't know who I am. They don't know who any of the other founders are. They literally know nothing about the brand. They know nothing, and they're making all the decisions. I'm like, dude, I can't believe that this is how businesses are ran. Doesn't make any sense. So you're right. That's what frustrates me. It's like, dude, didn't Marshmallow have a skin almost in the peak time? No hate to him, but like,
listen, I love.
Oh, I was watching this when I was in the
but
car.
like, he got. I don't think he got it before me. I was the first one.
Yeah,
were you?
I was the first icon skin. No,
see this shit.
I think he got it first, dude. I think he got it early. I'm telling you, he got it when
he
it
was
was
a part of it. There's two. There's the icons or the content creator like icon series, and then there was the icons. So he was an icon skin.
Yeah.
I think I was too. But anyways,
I think they did him early. Either way,
he also has 8 skins.
Again, all I know is it comes down to one or two guys that were just like, it makes sense to have this music art. It sucks, but it's just how it is, and it's just like, man, you can always think back, and it's interesting though. Like you said hundreds of millions you could have made, and it's not an exaggeration.
I'm not even joking. I think we would have made billions of dollars. I think.
No,
Man,
because
they just read it
if you made
yesterday.
5 million that 1 month supporter creator code, that means they made 50 million,
roughly.
Right, at least.
Right now, imagine in peak
You hear me?
that they added
with a skin,
ninja.
Because
bro,
people have to put in your code.
No,
for you
so
to
they
get that
just
money.
read it
Imagine
yesterday.
people are buying from the. I can't imagine the number of people that buys things on a daily
sent them
basis.
niggas an email.
It's insane.
It's like I don't know. It's like they either didn't want to, they didn't care about the money, and
don't give me some hope.
They don't care about the money anymore, and like I love that.
I sent one to
it's amazing.
PC company.
But like I have to for my own sanity, I have to think that was why they made the decision as well. They just like we know we make a bunch.
I said these niggas.
It's very interesting. They're an interesting company. They do things like you said,
right? And then I get my skin later though when they're not making money. So it's like
Make
make it make sense, bro.
I don't know. All right, so if you made 5 million just off of supporter creator
here we
code
go.
Yeah.
on Fortnite item shop, can you share what your most profitable month is? Like with everything combined, outside of streaming deals and stuff that you haven't talked about publicly. I guess like right, you got YouTube, you got Twitch ad revenue, Twitch sub, all that stuff, creator code, merch. You've done a lot of
The
things.
biggest month ever.
That's what I'm
is always-
saying.
Yeah.
I think it was probably
Trying to
like,
get involved, man. Trying to get involved. And I still want to Origin. And they sell PCs too.
Toxic gas located in the forward compartment.
Yeah.
Before I knew, I was different.
there was a month I made like, it was during when I had like 267,000. It was the 267,000 peak subscriber count, like that prime sub, that prime wave. And
I'm
then
back. What I missed?
I think I made like 1.7 in like ad revenue, maybe more. I can go back and check. Probably.
Just off Twitch.
Yeah, and then YouTube was, I think YouTube we were making like 900K or like $1 million or something. I mean, maybe more. I mean,
and then item shop too.
Yep.
So you're probably what, like 3-4 million that 1 month?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, dude, but like again, here's what a lot of people don't understand. Also, right? Like you can sit there and say, someone signs a $100 million contract, right? 50 if it's gone.
Yeah, taxes for sure.
Right. So like that's another thing too. And then not only that, and then so
obviously the numbers, it's not as as beautiful as it sounds.
100%.
But it's still a crazy amount of money. Of course,
obviously
of course.
Mind blowing, and I'm incredibly blessed.
So okay, that's So even that 5 million support career month, that wasn't necessarily your highest earning month.
If it
all
was
total
during dude, for my own ego, I should go back and.
I love how you don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't because it wasn't about the money.
No,
bro.
I get it.
I was just grinding, dude.
Yeah.
I was just gaming. I loved it.
You just gotta go, especially when you're in
playing
that.
the GTA
When you're
Christmas
can't stop,
update.
you can't look around. You gotta keep
When
going.
the fuck did that come out?
I was doing 2 days, bro. I was streaming. Again, like
Hold on, let me
I was
look that up.
working my whole life for that moment, bro. My entire streaming career was, dude. I was the Summit 1G waiting room. I was the Shroud waiting room. I was the Dr. Disrespect waiting room. Like that. People would fucking call me that. Like while I'm not even joking. Like and when they would go live, my viewers would go down by half.
Yeah.
Like that was
it's out right
that was
now.
my entire streaming career until
Should be out. I'll check later.
So when I finally, and I always in my head thought I was one of the best streamers, like just best gamers, and like one of the most entertaining streamers. I was just confident. I was like, I knew that was crazy. I knew it was funny. Like, and obviously I had the talent to keep people who didn't give a whether I was funny or not to keep people entertained.
Yeah.
So then when I finally started averaging and like more viewers than everyone else on the platform, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna stream until my eyes bleed.
Yeah.
And I was doing
Ain't no
like 12-hour
president
streams,
beneath the
and then
tree.
I would go to take a 2-hour nap upstairs, and I'd wake up and I'd go stream again until like 2 a.m. And I did that for like 2 years straight.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think it's clear that you love it.
I love it.
Again, I think it's super clear from this conversation that obviously money, you want to make money and you have to make money.
Of course.
But I don't think it was ever your main driving factor.
Never in my entire life was it about. Like, I saw an opportunity to do something that I love more than anything in the world and make money from it.
Yeah.
Right. So like when I was even making, again, when I was playing Halo Nation Z1 and stuff like that, like, bro, I was buying Starbucks and Taco Bell, and all the money I made would just go right in my bank account. I never bought a car. I never bought watches. Like, I didn't buy any of that, and I didn't care about it. Like, and not like on Asmongold's level where he's like,
yeah,
what about the money? I don't, I don't clean my room. I don't care. Like, not even like that.
Yeah.
Just that I literally did not care.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved streaming and gaming so much. And yeah.
It's why when we hear these numbers, you're still doing it right now. You're still streaming every day.
Streaming, dude.
I feel like you're probably itching that you haven't played one. If you still get that.
I haven't gamed in 4 days. So I got Final. I'll be playing. Today's Friday. I'll be playing tomorrow morning. I got
right when you get back.
No, tomorrow morning here at my hotel room. I brought my laptop. I got a raid from 8 to 10 a.m.
See, so you're like that's the thing about you. You're a gamer. You're not just like you're not just trying to stream. You're not trying to make it like it was. It's really it's the best combination.
You
really have that
putting
passion.
her bottle
Dude,
on.
I will be playing video games until
I'm telling you, from someone who is in the world. I've loved Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm not really into video games completely. Like Call of Duty, I loved, and I'll get into Counter Strike. But like when I'll see you randomly at like 8 a.m. streaming Final Fantasy, like after I don't even know these numbers, but I know you're well off, right? And well deserved. when I see you streaming Final Fantasy, I'm like, I know this guy just loves playing video games, and I know you play off stream, and it's cool. It's cool. I think it's a big lesson in that too. That it's like you can't force it. You gotta have the passion. You gotta really enjoy it.
Man. People can sense it. The generation, the younger generation right now.
Yeah, I got so much fucking videos.
Are just wide open right now, eyes wide open, seeing through fake people.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank God, bro. I hate fake people more than anything in the world. Like you can just, and it's so rare for people in the space as well to like see through other people's shit too, and then tell you behind closed doors that like you're not crazy or something.
Yeah.
And that's
unfortunately there are people.
I was like, what you sent me that clip for the other day?
You expect them to be what you see online, and it's like it's not.
Never calling anyone out.
Of course.
Man,
Same.
I can't stand it. Like if you can't, there's just so much
I
hypocrisy.
thought the one when you was when
At the end of the day, just
disappeared.
being a good person is always gonna prevail. You know what I'm saying? And some people just are not good people, unfortunately.
Yeah, dude, it's I live by like, I'll never say something that I wouldn't mind coming out.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah,
it's the most relaxing feeling in the world, knowing that like there's no like DMs that can come out.
Yeah, you have nothing like that you're worried about.
Because if they did, like I'd be okay tweeting it. That's how like every time I was to send a message or say something about somebody, it's like, is it would I be okay with this coming out? Okay, boom.
Yeah,
say it right.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
to that point actually, right? You had a PG era in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, dude.
Right?
Family friendly. Dude.
Family friendly. Well, again, a lot of people they talked to Rug about this on a different episode, and it's like he gets a lot of hate for being quote unquote family friendly. But I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's like I've met so many little kids that will come up to me like, "Do you know FaZe Rug?" And he's like their role model. Yeah. And he's a really good guy. Like from my perspective, amazing. Like keep it clean, keep the content clean. Let the kids have something good to watch. My nephews love him. They watch him like. So like I don't think there's anything wrong with it, right? Like Nick A30 obviously is a little exaggerated version of it.
I give him so much shit. Yeah.
You're clearly like you had an era. Now you're. Yeah. I'm not saying you're not, but you're kind of just yourself, right?
I'm just doing whatever I want.
So what was there? Was that just a decision you made to kind of keep it family friendly? Was it like did you get feedback from brands? Why did you have that era versus right now? What's the difference? I guess in your thinking.
So that's a great question, man. I didn't. First off. I definitely regret the way I did it because all I had to do was just not swear and then not tell people that I'm being family friendly, and no one would have known the difference.
Yeah.
But instead, I made it a thing, and then people took it, and then they were like, and they twisted it around, and then they made it like, and then there were some people that were like, oh, I don't watch Ninja anymore because
you got a whole bunch of clips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude. But again, that never would have happened if I just didn't tell people that I was trying to be family friendly.
Yeah.
So that was on my end. And yeah, no, I mean, dude, you look at people like Mr. Beast and like, dude, it's kids. Like at the end of the day, dude, it's infectious. Like what Logan Paul and them that are doing like with Prime and stuff. Like, bro, my nephews don't go on the internet. Yeah. They haven't played a video game yet. They're like, Caleb's 9, Zach's 8. They haven't even played a video game yet. Well, they play Pokemon Go, but that's not what I was playing when I was.
Yeah.
And they know about Prime because there's kids in their school that drink it and talk about it. And they don't even know who Logan and KSI are.
Same with my nephews. It's crazy. My nephew's desk has Prime bottles all over it. Yeah. He doesn't know who they are.
So like again, it's and this is why you have to protect the kids, bro, because they are, and that was the thought process. I was like, if parents aren't going to be monitoring what their kids are watching, I'll do it for them.
Yeah. I think it's very commendable. Like you have a lot of kids watching, so you just try to tone it down. Like make sure you're not a bad influence by any means. So.
And don't get me wrong, I definitely even when I was okay, H1Z1 and PUBG Ninja we don't talk about those guys. They're little demons. But yeah, man, once I started growing up a little bit, I stopped saying super out of pocket.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, it's time to Again, I think just one day I remember I had a little kid come up to me, just like what you just said, man. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was like talking to Jess. My mom was like,
post that, man.
Let's reel this in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, just a little. Like,
that's the thing. It's like it's part of growing up. It's not, a lot of people probably assume you're doing it for money or whatever.
No,
but
it was not brands. It was not sponsors. No one hit me up and they're like, hey, Ty, like you're missing out on a lot of opportunities if you stop dropping F-bombs.
Yeah.
It wasn't that at all. It was like, oh my God, there are a metric ton of kids that are watching my content. I should probably stop,
Yeah, no, I think it's natural. It happened to me too when I grew up. I look back at my videos, I'm like, dude, I used to cuss so much. It's like it's not even about people. I even feel like it was just too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watch a lot of my old stuff too sometimes, and I'm just like, oh, Jesus, bro. Like, again, any find any of my H1Z1 videos out there, bro, I was just dropping most out of pocket swears.
Yeah.
Not like just like I was just saying, bro.
Yeah. That's how the internet was though before, you know. Now we're getting back. I think the internet's back closer to that than it's been in the last few years.
Dude,
like,
I love it, bro.
People are back to just kind of being themselves.
I love it.
Cool.
Dude, I've never been happier about that in my life. Like,
it's cool. It's cool what you do. I feel like you now you just literally have a show with your brothers, right? Yeah. You play with your friends. You just have fun on stream, which is again the best way for you to enjoy it long term. And I
have to this point. I can't. Yeah. I can't play. I can't stream 16 hours anymore. I just can't do it. It's hard. So if I'm gonna play, if I'm gonna be on, with the boys, with the homies, playing, doing stuff with my brothers, it's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's the way to enjoy it. So again, you had one of the craziest peaks ever, and we just spoke about some numbers, which are congratulations, insane numbers, well deserved.
If time is money, why are you spending yours on YouTube ads? The internet is almost unusable with how many ads you have to scroll through. Until now. Meet Pi, a free Chrome extension that blocks ads for good. Pi blocks ads on YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, and more. Gives you cash back rewards when you opt in to see ads. And is trusted by over 1 million users and counting. Pi is the fastest growing, highest rated ad blocker that you can trust. Say goodbye to ads for good. Download Pi today for free.
And I have to ask you about this, so
dude, I'm ready.
You don't have to, but I have to ask about Mixer, right? Because there's numbers that you smile. You said I'm ready. I know you can't say it. I know you can't say it. But the reported numbers that I saw were between 30 to 50.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It's accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, so
crazy,
right?
Within
a year it shut down also, correct?
Yep.
And I've heard that it shut down, but you got to keep the whole deal. Is that true?
Shout out to my boy Arash, dude. He's my lawyer. Best lawyer in the world.
Crazy. That is crazy.
They're just incredible. So here's another thing too. If like, yes, it was a bag. I almost kind of regret it because we actually had a pretty solid offer from Twitch too. But like, I saw an opportunity to set a precedent that you can pay a streamer to leave and be exclusive on the platform. So I was like, let's. It was more about breaking history or setting history than it was like a smart move streaming wise, if that makes sense. But I wanted it to work, bro. It wasn't just about the money. Like, I was streaming on that. My hours in the contract were like 150 a month is what I needed to hit. I streamed for 300 hours for like the first 8 months.
Yeah.
Every month. So I was doubling what I was contractually required to do. I wanted it to
be so
bad. I was like, what? And
back to our conversation earlier about like how some poor decision making from people changes everything. I've seen you speak about how even to make an account you needed a Microsoft email.
Microsoft email or Hotmail or like an Outlook, and it's like no Gmail, no professional email. Dude, unbelievable. And then even if like, this is how bad their sign. Like, if you can't get people to stay on your website, and like they didn't have, like, I had my mom, my dad, my brother. And these are my mom's pretty tech savvy, and so is my dad, and my brothers are definitely tech savvy, and Jess is definitely tech savvy. Every single one of them needed help making an account from like our Mixer rep.
It's crazy
because like the emails were not being verified properly. It was just the dumb.
It just shocks you how such large companies can like make just such bad decisions.
What are you doing?
They deal with so much money, right? And then they just the smallest things, man.
And Mixer was owned by Microsoft, but they did not work independently. Like, they needed every approval possible from Microsoft. And dude, just think about how long that takes, right? To make a YouTube live streaming update for Google, it takes like years.
Yeah.
Because it has to go through so many many wheels and stuff. So we were like, please, like, dude, your username was given to you and randomized, like every Xbox Live gamer tag is.
Yeah.
It's like, so you have to, like, people are talking with Fart Sniffer 69 is like their name they're given. It's like
weird.
So many small things that could have made it so much better.
I mean, it was like you said. I think it was definitely like revolutionary, whatever the right word would be when you did it. I remember watching the thing and I was shocked that you made that decision because again, nobody did it at the time.
Yeah.
That concept was crazy to step away from Twitch.
Sure.
I mean, especially at like you're basically
I was peaking
at your peak, like near your peak, probably, right? So it's a massive decision.
Massive.
No meme, no meme intended.
You know what?
But I mean, like, how did you make that decision? Because again, obviously it's a lot of money, but you would have probably made.
I would have made way more.
I mean, especially the numbers you just threw out.
I would have made way more.
If you're making more a year,
yes.
right? So that was a huge decision. A lot of people are scared at their peaks to make decisions like that, understandably.
Sure.
Like, you don't want to mess with. You spent a decade building up your Twitch, right? Before it was even Twitch, you're on Justin TV. That's a huge decision to make. And again, I don't think you regret it. I mean, it kind of worked out perfect for you, right? You got what, like 10 months? You got the money and you came back. You signed a deal with Twitch right after, right? So how did you get, like, were you nervous about that? Like losing your viewer base? Like,
absolutely. So yeah, we weighed everything out. We weighed all the pros and the cons, and like we didn't feel respected by Twitch, I think, when they came to the table, just like conversation wise. And then we did feel, love from Mixer, and we thought it was going to work, and we genuinely did think that we could blow it up.
Yeah.
At the time too, I was talking to Lupo and Tim, and I was talking to Nick Merckx and all these guys, because all their contracts were all coming up, and yeah, we were all like, dude, what if we all just jump and blow Mixer up out of the waters, and obviously no one else left.
They all got offers too,
except for Shroud. They were all in talks. I think they were all like we were all. It wasn't like
I'm sure they couldn't pay everyone.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Microsoft, but I'm sure they didn't.
They
want
definitely.
To pay everyone.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. And
Yeah.
I think, dude, I even think someone said, I don't know. That's some conspiracy shit. But like, yeah, Jess and I were very confident.
Pay
We
was
were
open.
comfortable. We
He
obviously
was
made
not open.
a lot of money over the last couple of years with Fortnite on Twitch.
Pay was open.
And then I think one of the biggest things was deciding factors was like, dude, yeah, no one's ever done this before. Like, I did want to make like history and like kind of cement, that decision. And again, I would do differently. I would have stayed. I will 100%.
You would have stayed?
I think I would have stayed on it.
Obviously, it worked out. Thankfully, it worked out, but that was what I was going to ask you, because a lot of streamers
Yeah,
now
get
are
to it,
getting
man.
similar offers.
For sure.
Obviously, Kick doesn't necessarily do exclusive, which is interesting. But I even saw Kai recently mentioned he got offered $60 million from Kick.
That got shut down.
I know Trainwreck's like
I love
but either way,
The
like it
nigga
was
that never
somewhere. It was
was.
like a 3-year 60. It was like 20-30 million a year, I think, in that ballpark. So similar, right? So you wouldn't do it again.
I would not do it again.
And would you tell creators like if someone like Kai asked, would you tell them you would give advice to not do it?
I would tell. So it's dude, it's different in every single scenario, in my opinion. Like, I would not tell Kai to go to Kick or sign that. Simply just because he doesn't gamble, and like that's what Kick is.
Yeah,
like,
no, I agree. That's a whole different layer.
It is. It's a whole different. Kick is, you can't even compare it to Mixer. Because Mixer, I think, genuinely did they didn't have a stake being their number one. It's Microsoft. So Kai's, dude, he's chilling. He should never.
No, he's doing, obviously. I think for sure more money could be made staying on Twitch and remaining the face of Twitch. Yeah.
Hey, dude, I don't regret anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, again, it's not a regret. It's definitely like looking back on it, definitely would have probably made a different decision. Stay with Twitch for sure.
But it's interesting though. Again, I don't think it really negatively affected you though, and the way other streamers have been affected by moving. But I think I think it's interesting when you came back. I mean, you signed with Twitch for a little bit, but then I think you were like the first person, correct me if I'm wrong, to start multi-streaming.
Yeah, at a high level. I think I've seen, whenever you make claims like that, I have a bunch of people.
Sorry, let me.
No.
Out of the big streamers.
Yes.
Because all the other big streamers were still signing exclusive deals, right?
And
YouTube Gaming or whatever. And you kind of were like, nah, I'm not going to sign anything, and I'm going to multi-stream. I thought it was so interesting when I saw it.
I didn't make money for a whole year.
Put that shit in the motherfucking trade account. Put
You didn't have a
$30
sub button
on
on Twitch,
something.
nothing, huh?
No sub button on Twitch, no ad revenue on Twitch. I was making nothing on TikTok, obviously, unless you're the NPC streamers. And then I was making like I think ad revenue off of YouTube. I think was it.
So why did you do it?
I wanted to do what happened with Twitch. What Twitch did. Twitch is now allowing multicasting, and you can stream and make money everywhere. That was literally the whole goal. That's the entire goal, was to just have Twitch. It was a proof of concept. Like, by multicasting, I was not gaining viewers more on Twitch, or my Twitch viewers weren't leaving to enjoy my stream on YouTube.
Yeah. You were just getting other viewers.
I was just getting YouTube viewers.
Yeah.
So if anything, it only benefits Twitch.
Sure, you go
to allow
through.
multicasting.
That's what your content is.
There's no downside unless, and this is in the rule. This is the new TOS. It makes perfect sense.
Go be a minute though.
Unless you send all of your viewers away from Twitch actively. Hey guys, I'm now going live on Kick. Everyone go over to Kick from Twitch.
That's what people do. That's what people did, right? Like XQCM stuff. That's how they would do it.
Yeah,
you can't do that anymore. Okay. All right. So I've poked and asked a lot of uncomfortable questions. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
And you've shared now. Okay, so you said maybe you wouldn't do the Mixer deal again.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're overall happy about that deal.
Yeah.
I guess when it comes to just making you made a lot of money, thankfully, in your career so far. You still are. You have a lot of businesses that I want to get into very soon after. A couple more questions, but do you have any regrets financially? I mean, with managing your money, spending too much money. Do you have like money management help? I'm interested in that because myself personally, like, I didn't really ever invest my money properly. I never had help with my money, so like, I look back and I wonder about, not you. You're obviously like a veteran in the creator space, but a lot of the younger guys that are making money, I always am like, I wonder if they are just blowing it because a lot of people do, or if they have help, or like what's happening. So, interested in your situation.
Yeah. So my situation.
You can call me Detective Alex Cross. You're not in my head.
Situation was, I mean, we had, we were just throwing everything in the bank, right? Like nothing crazy, no financial advisor, just everything in the bank, right? And then we started getting calls like, hey, what do you want to, want to come in for a consultant? Like, let's start making your money work for you and stuff like that. And we always said no. We were like, we didn't give a shit. We just wanted it safe.
Yeah.
Make something off of it. Luckily met Guy Fieri, and he hooked us up with one of his financial advisors, and
another meme.
And then that took us. That was and then once you're in that kind of space, you kind of just get it a little bit more, and then you start to talk to other people, and so now we actually switched financial advisors again, but we're cooking, dude. We're cooking. We're great. These young guys though, I have no idea what they're doing. Oh, and then like we don't blow money.
Yeah.
I'd say if I had a regret, it was flying private as much as we were. Like, that's all. Just because it's so expensive. And again, we're still phenomenal, completely well off. It's not like we started like freaking out and had like panic attacks and things like that. We were just like, this is just no reason to be spending this money.
Just a waste of money.
Literally.
Yeah.
Again, it definitely, there's levels to it. Because it's, again, the most important thing you're saving is time when you're doing it, right? You show up 2 minutes before the flight, you leave, and there's, and where right now where I'm flying out of, I have one stop every single day. So it is a full day travel day, no matter where I'm going pretty much now. And that sucks, right? So, but anyways, happy we're not doing that anymore.
You seen your recap?
I mean, these young guys could be, who knows, man. I mean, I hope they're, at the very least, at least just putting it away.
Yeah.
But it depends on who you're with, bro. Like I came into all this at the perfect time. Like I was 25, 26, 27, right? So, I was a lot more mature. My wife was, Jess is incredibly intelligent with money and very smart. So like, both of it, we had the exact same idea. Put everything away, save absolutely everything. We weren't buying anything, dude. We weren't buying cars. Or we were buying food. That was it. Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
So, and I'm hoping that, again, even Kai. How old is Kai? You have Kai, Jinxie, Sketch.
They're probably early
Queso,
20s.
I feel like, 20s. I mean, all of them. Ronaldo. All the current phase guys right now.
Yeah. No, I've thankfully, where FaZe has been.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a lot of people come in and out, but I think like there's some sort of help with that. There are people that like help.
I think Banks is probably also like. Yeah, I feel like he's in a much better spot now too, so I'm sure he's helping him out.
No, there's a lot of people now. Like, thankfully, there's a lot of people in the network that But like you said, you never really know, I guess. But no, I think thankfully they're getting some good advice on that. But you're right. Like, I don't know. That's all I think about. So, is there any advice you'd give? Like, what's the best route for someone that's making money? What's the best route for them other than saving? Which I agree. I'm like you. Never spent on literally bought anything. I've had the same clothes for like 10 years. Like, all I wear is FaZe clothes.
I'm wearing a black t-shirt right now. Yeah. Freaking Nate shot.
What you watching, gang? Fucking ninja.
$40 pair of jeans.
It's literally the same with me. So what do you? Yeah, what advice would you give to streamers other than saving?
You said other than saving?
Yeah, like money management. Like, do you think you think it's a you know, a necessity to get someone to help manage your money, or
Bro, it's not. Listen, it's not a necessity at all. I think that like you will be fine if you're making millions of dollars and you're throwing that in the bank. Like better than, you know, I don't know, better than just having it all cash and you know, blowing it all. So at the very least, you definitely need to be just putting it, you know.
I'm not seeing enough movement. Boy. I'm telling you, man. We gotta do that shit. That movement was Ninja's downfall. It was. Yeah, can I clutch up for these niggas? No, what damn thing. You streaming for much longer? Maybe. Depends. Oh no. Depends how these games go. He didn't want to hear that. Hey, Bill, slide me about $5,000 real quick. Why do you worry, man? But yeah, Bill, slide me about a good five bands, man. 5,000. 5,000 don't even sound crazy. Slide me what's in your pockets right now, nigga. Boy. He was ready. He knew I was behind him. Oh, Dynasty Warrior. Yeah, 5,000 views. Slide me. 5 bands, man. 5 smackaroonies, man. It would actually. I said it would actually. I need to stop playing with you like that, Bill, because you go fuck around and actually do that one day. Talking to the chat. Oh yeah, look at that half breed. Damn, niggas, these are all videos you don't like. Mm-hmm. Like what? Oh yeah. Leveling 3. That's 4 videos. This shit active. Damn, all these friends I got online and only one nigga on, 2 niggas on card? Yeah. Chat. I'm gonna go edit. About that time. How do I? I'll see y'all Saturday. Love y'all, chat, man. I ain't gonna lie, these little 2-hour streams though, these shits is they cool. I fuck with it. 2 to 3 hours. We gonna be back though. Wait till we get some people to play with. That's all we missing. That's all we missing. What song we wanna play? Let's see. All right, chat. Love y'all, man. Hurry up.
Slow down.